Your personality is your business card, and the impression you leave behind becomes your trademark. So this quote has strongly resonated with me because in marketing, how we portray ourselves and our brand image defines everything. So my name is Jess, and since young I've always been fascinated about the field of marketing and campaign development, which has prompted me to pursue my education at the prestigious Curtin University, as I'm currently doing a double major in both business management and marketing. So apart from that, I'm actually a foodie, and I have my very own home-based business called the Biryani Mantra, whereby I'm highly passionate to serve authentic Indian dum biryani to consumers in Singapore. So the purpose of this video is actually to craft a meaningful career reflective video and really explain how my experience with Curtin University and this module as a whole has shaped me into who I am today. This employability tool actually empowered me by providing me with an opportunity to reflect on my personal values and also serve as a guide on how I can take proactive steps to better develop myself in terms of my employability and have a heightened personal development. So some of the important literacies that I've learned includes personal literacy and social and ethical literacy. However, within myself, I found that there's one particular area that really stood out to me, and that is personal literacy. So back then, I actually used to be a very shy and reserved person, and I don't really voice out my thoughts. But after I take this tool, I actually reflected and I realized that I could work on this area. So given that Curtin University actually prides in providing a safe space for all students to voice out our thoughts, that actually really motivated me to speak up to my personal thoughts and beliefs in classrooms or even in group projects. So with a higher level of personal literacy, I feel like I could really make use of this in my future workplace, because as a marketing major, I would really have this confidence to brainstorm more creative ideas and also craft more engaging campaigns for my company. Delving on to my road to employability, there's actually three main aspects that I would love to highlight. So starting off with Curtin's letter of commendation. So it's my absolute honor to receive these letters of commendation from Professor Linley Lord, and it actually serves as a motivation and a reminder of my academic excellence that I've portrayed during my course in the university. And beyond university, I'm actually venturing into LinkedIn platform to build a professional portfolios. And these letters will attest to the level of knowledge, skills, and abilities that I possess as a student, which will be highly appealing to the recruiters. So moving on to Curtin's Industry Connect program. So this is actually a mentorship program whereby students are actually partners with industry experts in order to gain knowledge of the working world. So I'm currently being mentored by a Microsoft support leader, and through this experience I actually gained knowledge about the current industry landscape, and even I found what are my core strengths and areas of development in terms of personal and professional development. Lastly, I'm an active member of the Home Fan, which is the Ministry of Youth initiative in Singapore. So what they basically do is that they actually target fellow home-based businesses with a goal of bringing communities together through the love of food. In this program, I'm actually mentored by several industry experts who are working at prestigious companies such as Google and Amazon. And in return, I value add by providing my experience and expertise running a home-based business. And this is used to craft future initiatives for supporting and uplifting fellow home-based business in Singapore. So this is the extracurricular activity that I find it personally fulfilling for my journey. Out of the many lessons that I've learned in this unit, my favorite has to be the capstone simulation game. If I'm not wrong, my team actually emerged as runner-ups for this game, and that was done possible because all of us were proactive, we were contributing, and the leader actually created a safe space for us to do so. So I really think that boosted the team morale and efficiency, and that is actually one of my key takeaways from that lesson as well. And secondly, this Minecraft game, I actually do not have a positive experience with that activity, but I did learn a very important takeaway, which is moving forward, in order to neutralize passive aggressive comments, I should be establishing a clear boundary instead of staying silent. So this would be very helpful for me to bring forward to my workplace, because if I face a hostile environment in my workplace, I do know that to establish the fact that respect is a two-way. Way Street. So lastly, it was the elevator pitch. So through that, I actually gained several learning points. So firstly, I kind of realized that we are doing elevator pitch on a daily basis. Even when we are recommending a product to our friends or family, we are actually selling ourselves. But this model has a different viewpoint on this. So as we have to present on someone that is chosen at random, we really have to have the quick thinking in order to really know about their strengths and their areas of development, and still present them and their individuality in a way that is desirable to the audience. And some of the other things that I've learned include how do you create an engaging pitch and how do you sustain audience attention. My university experience has actually been a roller coaster because 90% of my classes were held online. I actually only attended physical classes in my first and last semester. But nonetheless, I still feel that Curtin University is the right fit for me to pursue my major because during my time, I was given a lot of opportunities for me to hone my effective communication skills, leadership skills, and also how to really be a proactive student. However, I feel that I could work on my time management skills because I actually took up a lot of commitments, be it personal, in school, or even external. So I was always rushing for time in order to do my task. So given another chance, perhaps I would have had a schedule down or maybe came up with better ways to manage my time. And with this extra time, I actually could have also ventured into exploring Curtin CCA, which would have given me a stronger sense of Curtin spirit, especially in the midst of a pandemic. And in terms of future education, I feel that I would want to enter the working world first in order to gain the relevant knowledge, skills, and abilities. And my long-term plan actually includes applying for a MBA program at Columbia Business School. And I really want to get into my dream school because it's such a prestigious and well-esteemed institution, which I feel will really help my career ahead. So regarding my future career planning, I actually integrated Odyssey planning in order to craft out 5 steps. So the first step, I would like to finish my degree with high distinction. And secondly, I would like to source for full-time jobs while taking certain Google certificate courses. And thirdly, hopefully I will be accepting a full-time offer by then and will be deciding on which courses I would like to pursue. And number 4, what I would like to do is I would like to engage in several networking and activities in order to connect with like-minded professionals who share the same value as me, and that is for me to find a business partner actually. So the last step would be for me to enroll in Columbia Business School as in their master's program and also start my marketing company. However, there are 2 other alternatives that could have possibly hinder or change my plans, which is the pandemic. So how do I make my plans pandemic proof is what I have to think about. For now, I think the ideal way to handle that is to try to sort out for networking or attend courses online. I think that would help to still make my plans pandemic proof. And secondly, what if I don't get accepted into Columbia Business School? Because that has always been my dream, and if I don't get into that, then I have certain backup like NYU Business School, and I would like to continue to explore. So a future message to myself would be, I really hope I'm in Columbia Business School pursuing my master's and I have found my business partner, and if any of these were to delay, I just want to tell myself to always just remember the lessons that Curtin have taught you and integrate that in your personal life and always have hope that you will pull through at the end. To summarize everything, Employability Tool has provided me with a clear direction of my personal skills and also areas of improvement. And my experience at Curtin University and this module has taught me several important attributes such as teamwork skills, leadership skills, and also how to do an effective pitch. And lastly, Odyssey Planning has actually taught me the value of future planning ahead for my goals and also expecting uncertainties. So with that, I'll be signing off. My name is Jess.